Not yet. We'll join after the recap.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We are
Got it.
recording.
Yeah.
I will mute myself for recap.
Yeah. Alright. Well, last session, we began by delving into the item world. First off was Grayson with the mask of Ravenkind. We experienced his memory of his family being murdered by two gingers.
Oh yes, Gringus
Believe it or
and
not,
I forgot his name.
Gringus
Sorry.
and Frank.
And Frank.
Yeah, it was quite a sight to behold. But we did learn that he also the reason why his family was assassinated in the first place was because they were sent by a rebel family to basically take them all out in search of a gemstone. Grayson managed to survive, as you guys watched, and he rode away on his horse along with basically his master, the guy who kind of helped teach him the ways and get him to where he is now. Swiftly, after that memory was taken, we ventured into Walter's memory. Memory of how he was created by Professor Milwaukee. We learned about kind of the entire process. Walter himself got to witness a bunch of basically documents and basically the artistry of his creation. We also learned that Professor Milwaukee's daughter, Isabel, was in a way Walter was kind of made to keep her company. And we also found out, or at least Walter found out, that he wasn't the first one. He kind of had an inkling, but this was kind of solid confirmation that, he technically had siblings before. After the memory, he was also given the book, which we will retcon and call the Grimoire of Elise instead of the tome. Just change the name a little bit.
Hey, nothing too.
Yeah. But yeah. After that memory, we were around the campfire, and finally, Sicarius took hold of the mirror. And for the sake of continuity, we're gonna pick up just before he dives into the memory. So, you guys are all around the campfire, mirror in hand. You see Leander eagerly waiting to pull you in.
Oh boy.
What's wrong?
Alright.
Aren't you excited to learn more about yourself?
No.
Oh. What could be so bad?
I'm gonna give you a slow blink, look over at Grayson, then look back at you, Walter.
But that one had a happy ending. He survived.
Oh, I may as well get this over with.
Alright, you ready?
What is Bullet doing now then?
Yeah.
So we're all around the campfire still, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What have the others done? We're just...
So you've basically gone into their memories and you've experienced kind of what some might call tragic, basically important experiences to them that kind of shape them as a person
Okay.
in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Bullet also experienced it with them.
Yeah, okay.
You saw the entire experience. Yeah. You're basically kind of like, I describe it as like an aquarium, like a fishbowl looking
Yeah.
inward. Yeah.
Think
Yeah, you're
Bullet
all around
will
the campfire.
I think. Think Bullet will begrudgingly look over to the mirror and just kind of gesture with his eyes, not making very low effort begrudging movements.
The least energetic rabbit Sicarius has ever met.
He does a little rabbit nose twitch.
Yeah, when they stamp their feet, he's kind of doing that, beginning,
Begrudgingly.
like revving up almost, at a car at a light, and it's revving its engine before.
You feel like a small robotic arm behind your back. Slowly patting.
Don't you fucking dare.
And then, it's okay, friend.
On that note, I'll take Leander's hand, or attempt to, since incorporeal and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 3, 2. And then he pushes you in before he counts down to 1.
Rude.
And you're off. So, like described before, you kind of almost fall through. 1 minute you're in the dreamscape world that you've been in for a little bit, and the next moment you're falling off your childhood bed onto the cold, hard floor. And let's join the activity now. Get the sponsor out of the way. Early on.
Oh, we can join now?
Yeah, join.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Advert.
I know these
Rude. It
ads.
just double added me.
I don't know who Heroes Wars is, but they teamed up with TMNT.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Cool.
And instead of fighting, he decides to eat pizza.
I'm gonna mute this,
Accurate.
but open up a browser.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's like fool.
Shredder stole the pizza, and now it's go time.
Let's get it.
Pregnancy ad.
There's a skip button, finally.
Pregnancy art?
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me, Angus?
What is
Apparently the advert implies I'm pregnant, but
What kind of cookies are you eating?
Congratulations.
there we go.
Alright.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Yes.
Immersive?
I can.
Okay.
Where does he wake up?
Sorry?
Oh, sorry. Let me. You do the intro.
Okay. As you fall off your bed on the cold, hard floor, what do you see? What does your childhood bedroom look like?
It's a relatively small and well-worn wooden room. Thatch roof has left a bit of dust and straw strewn across the floor, as I haven't had a chance to take care of it in a while. Though, what's most noticeable is the silence in the house, only broken by the occasional fit of coughing. And I just lie there for a while, staring up at the ceiling. I have very few possessions as I stand up and slowly make my way to the bedroom door. A childhood doll, a small chest at the foot of the bed. For anyone watching, Zacharias seems to just be standing there, just staring, frozen at the door. Slowly, his hand shaking, he slides the door open.
Walter whispers, like, to the group, "You think he would be more lively as a child, wouldn't you say?"
What made you figure that?
Well, that's how kids usually are. They're always filled with such excitement and wonder.
Depends how they were raised.
I don't know. Maybe we'll get to see his parents.
Some children become adults way too early.
I hear that.
Walter
I was
puts
a
his...
pretty mature kid.
Why do you gotta grow up so early?
Survival.
So, Sponge, what sight greets us as the young Sicarius opens the door?
As you open the door, you're met with the familiar layout of your childhood home. However, due to the doorknob being open, the sound of coughing is loud and clear. And oddly enough, sounds closer, almost as if it's right next to you, behind you, right in your ear. You look around, and there's nothing. But it sounds very painful, labored, and even more so towards you. And now you know the outcome of this situation. They can continue on. You don't see anybody yet.
Sicarius will slowly begin making his way towards the source of the coughing, trying his best not to smell the sickly sweet smell of dying people, trying not to smell a house that no one's left in months. I assume the coughing continues to get louder as he stumbles his way towards it.
Indeed. As you make your way, you eventually reach your parents' bedroom, where, just as you remember, you're met with the sight of them. However, this time, they appear nearly, in fact, almost entirely decayed. Very little left to even make them out. But you know the clear appearance. Do you approach the bed?
Yes.
As you approach, you see your mother reach her arm out towards you. You came back. My sweet little boy. When she tries to reach her hand out, hold on to your face.
I'll Sicarius isn't able to look away. So he just kind of stands there frozen, her hand barely an inch from his face. He's on it. Can't really say anything. But he starts to slowly cry, unable to look away from his mother.
Why'd you leave? Could have stayed with us. In a family.
With his hands shaking, he's going to fumble at a pouch tied to his belt. Try to find the medicine his grandfather made.
Alright.
None of the others his grandfather's made have worked yet, but maybe this one will.
As you reach the pouch, you do manage to pull it out. And as you look at it, kind of glimmers with the lighting. A light that you've not really seen before. Almost kind of like looking at a lakefront as the sun shines upon it. Beautiful. Do you hold it out to her?
Yes.
What's this? She says as she kind of wraps her nearly almost entirely bony fingers around it.
It's more medicine.
More. But the others never worked. What makes you think this one will?
You always told me that grandfather was the best healer in the village.
Yeah. Do you believe this will work?
It has to work.
Alright. I'll try it just for you. Says as she lifts the potion out and attempts to drink it. And I'm gonna ask you, make a medicine check for me. I'm gonna give you advantage on this roll
With my
due to the
current medicine score or my medicine score as it would have been at that age?
your current medicine score.
With advantage, you say?
Yes, for these circumstances.
16.
16. Oh. Tell me, did you ever have dreams of managing to save your family, giving them this potion and watching them return back to life like you've always wished?
They always start out that way. Though Sicarius usually wakes up from it as a nightmare when it doesn't work.
Oh, Sicarius. This time, seems fortune favors you. as you see as she drinks the potion. You remember the lady who raised you, your mother. You're always gonna have a special connection, but it kinda helps to remember the good times. And you see her reform in front of you. Lively, whole, healthy, happy. She kind of looks around and then looks at you, still holding the potion. You did it.
Without a word, Sicarius is going to run forward and hug her. Something he hasn't been able to do in months.
She embraces you tightly, like a child hugging their parent after a nightmare. A nightmare that you've experienced multiple times. But this time, finally walk out of the fog and into an open field. As you hug her, she rests her chin on top of your head. And for the first time in a while, you feel like you have hope. Hope that you thought you lost a long time ago.
You said we're just... where did you say we are now?
That was kind of just a description. You're still in your
Oh, okay.
room.
Okay.
That was just like imagery. Yeah.
Okay. Do I still have more of the medicine from my grandfather then?
You do.
Is my father still moving? Or has he passed already?
You're pretty. Okay, let's say this. He looks like he's on the verge of death. Let's say death's door. He's not exactly like moving or talking to you like your mother did, but you can attempt a medicine check to gauge how close he is and see if you can bring him back.
Come on, let me roll higher than a 5.
Ooh,
That's an 18.
nice.
I'll do it.
18? That's good. As you kind of reach out to him, do you feel incredibly faint heartbeat? Like it's being cushioned by millions of pillows, but you do feel a bit of spark. And your mother kind of looks to you. You think you can bring him back too?
I have to try.
Please.
Wasn't able to save any of my siblings, but I can save the 2 of you. Should I attempt another medicine check?
I am back.
Yes, you can attempt another medicine check. This one you also have advantage on, similarly to your mother.
I'm back.
Well, that's much better. That's a 25.
Okay.
Ooh,
I invent
almost
defibrillators on the spot.
Almost.
Shocking grasp.
He gets a heart attack.
Too much! Too much! Oh!
The medicine worked. The heart attack did it.
Shocking grasp, but it's medical.
Yeah. You've aggroed the illness, you fool.
Ah, even faster than your mother came back. You watch him reform. You watch the air enter his lungs. Breathes. You watch his body begin to gain locomotion again. Watch his eyes open fully instead of just a little bit like you've experienced for so long. And this time, he pulls you into a hug. My boy. Thank you. Kind of squeezes you tight and pulls you up onto the bed.
This is the only thing Sicarius has wanted for the past 10 years.
Mm.
He will see his parents healthy again. Give them one last hug.
Hmm. Kind of relish in this moment. You know it's a vision, but it feels so real. And just can't help but wish it was always like this. You have a sense of mm, a sense of fulfillment. And you do see Leander in the corner, kind of smiling. You also see him looking into a mirror and applying some sort of what you could call eyeliner to his eye. He kind of looks at you. Wow, you did it.
Sorry, it just swung into an ad on the activity right as you said that.
No, sabotage.
I mean, I came back with the nuggets and it was like a 7-minute ad. I'm like, why is there a 7-minute ad?
Yeah,
No.
that's why I put it on like a browser. I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah.
So,
No.
what did who say now?
Leander?
Yeah, you see Leander, he's kind of looking at you. He's also looking into the mirror that you came in here with. And he's also applying some sort of what you could call eyeliner to his eye. As he kind of looks at you. Wow, he did it.
I knew grandfather could save them eventually. We just... We didn't have the time before. But I got to see them one last time now.
One last time. So don't worry. That technically will be your last. Have a few tricks up my sleeve. But you'll experience that later.
Are they like you? Are they not actually dead?
Unfortunately, they are. However, you see this little handy dandy mirror.
I'll look at the mirror.
kind of hands it over to you. This is a little gift I'm gonna give to you. Whenever you miss your parents, or even your siblings, or anybody you've lost dear to you, just look inside the mirror. And you'll get to see them, and perhaps even conversate for a little bit.
Thank you.
My pleasure. You know, a thought that occurred to me the other day. I'm unfortunately gonna be here for too long. Meaning I'm gonna watch all the people I love disappear. Kind of hard to think about. But just know, you'll always have them with you. Even if you don't see them. They'll always be with you. They'll always be a part of you. That's something that even time can't take away.
Sicarius is going to awkwardly attempt to give Leander a hug.
Okay, here you go.
Mhm.
Please don't. Okay. Well, if you're ready, I guess we can get out of here. Maybe give your parents one quick last hug. And then you'll be off.
Yes. Okay. Thank you again. And he's going to pull Leander in for another hug.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then he'll go back to give his parents one last embrace before he's kicked out of the mirror.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized now that all of Oleander's companions were human, weren't they?
well, unless it's a tiefling, but
Oh, well,
I think
yeah.
they're the same license. I
Usually.
think.
See?
Yeah.
What did I tell you guys? A happy ending.
Happy.
Were all of Oleander's friends die before him?
Oh no!
Probably.
Oh no, not that. That's horrible.
Okay.
Yeah, as you all get pulled out of the mirror,
Whoa!
you appear around the campfire once more, and you see the ghost of Leander is gone. But within your grasp, you have the mirror, which I will call the Frost Prince's Remembrance.
Okay.
Very nice.
Custom item.
Yeah. Alright. And that leaves one more item and one more person. Mr. Bullet.
Yeah.
Light you. What would you like to do? You do still see the amulet?
If I recall right, Bullet put on the amulet, didn't he, last time?
I
Well,
think so, 'cause
not
you-
last week, the week before.
Right. I think so, because you didn't want to touch the mirror, because you were...
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, Mira's like, I ain't gonna deal with that much nonsense.
That's how you get bad luck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You break it.
But then again, exactly. I mean, even with my 2 rabbit's feet, you know, I don't want that bad luck.
Mm-hmm.
So Bullet's got the amulet, and he's like, so, what do I rub it 3 times? What the fuck am I meant to do?
I mean, if you think that'd help.
he like gives a grabs over the back with like the.
I've never used a rabbit's foot for any form of luck, so you have no information from me on that.
Yeah, maybe try rubbing it with your rabbit's foot.
I ain't rubbing it with my feet.
Well, not your feet. No.
I ain't got any of those rabbit's feet.
Have you tried taking the amulet off and putting it back on again?
Oh yeah, that's gonna fucking work. And Bullet will entertain the idea, slipping it over his head, holding it for 3 seconds, and then sliding it back over his head again.
Wow.
See?
Like a
He's like, that's what he's like, see?
And then immediately you yanked it to a memory.
He like goes into a daze and just falls unconscious.
Let's see what Sponge says.
Yeah, let's look.
The ghost, the final one, who I don't think you guys acquired the name of, if I remember correctly. You have the other 3.
Did not.
But
I didn't think so.
Yeah, this one never approaches you. Well, are you ready to embark on the journey?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Stopping the chain of events. Yeah, see? What did
He's
putting
like,
it back on did?
see, I
go.
told you that, and then just Bullet just doesn't even look over. So I don't want to hear, I don't see your stupid smug face.
Oh, yeah. Like your eyes are closed when you put it on.
It's like if I look at it for too long, I want to punch it. I was like, yeah, all right, let's get this over with.
Alright. As you equip the amulet, let's say, you kind of look around, and even though you're kind of in an enclosed chamber, almost as if the ceiling above you disappears, and above you see an open sky. Dark stars, and one singular full moon. And as you kind of look at the moon, kind of reminding you of your time from your hometown, out in the woods, sometimes at night, kind of get taken back there. And as the moon shines brightly, your vision is once more consumed. And you're back in the forest, late at night, in your hometown. What is the scene we're placed in, Bullet? What does the forest look like as it leads back to your home?
So you'll see in like almost like as deeper in it, you see like the trees are more thicker. The woods are thick. Trees are closed in together. Hardly any moonlight are able to pierce through the leaves. But as you get closer to the town, you see more trees have been chopped up. A sign of Bullet's work. And almost with that, the moonlight is finally able to like pierce through and like almost light a path outwards of the woods towards Bullet's home.
Beautiful. Do you follow the path back home?
Bullet will take a moment to like situate himself.
Okay.
Remembering the last time he was here, he was walking the opposite direction with his back to his home. But seeing as it's nighttime and, you know, of his best interest, they'd all be asleep, Bullet lets curiosity take over, and he sees this as a prime opportunity to sneak back to see potentially. Because, like, he's, like, if he was, like, to look at himself, he's still, like, of, like, his current age, right?
Yeah.
He is curious as to, like, what's happened. So, he will go back home.
As you begin walking back home, memories flash back. All the late nights, you used to let out some anger. Calm yourself down. Let the rage take hold. All of those memories flood back to you, and as you walk back home, you also get hit with a sense of familiarity. Even though you haven't been here for a long time, you did spend a lot of precious moments here, memories, just like this one. And as you walk back home, just as you imagined, the town is quiet. Most of the people asleep, and those who aren't are pretty preoccupied with their own business. Don't see anybody out on the streets. Things seem relatively normal, nothing out of the ordinary. As you walk back,
Bullet will, like, admit to himself internally that there were some good moments here. And not that he misses the noise of the locals, but, you know, there definitely feels a bit of absence. Like, it feels like a different place entirely at night.
as you kind of make your way, around the town, you met with signs. Beautiful signs. Made especially in your name. You see signs saying, "Our Savior! If you find this rabbit, bring him here." You see, like children's drawings and interpretations of you. Some of them weirdly out of proportion. You see one where your ears are like trailing behind you like a cape. You see one where you're like the size of them. Very much like the
I'm just imagining one of them is of a just a Harangon, just his rabbit face just beaming brightly smiling, and you just see his natural scowl glaring at it. And he just like rests his face in his hand, just like, oh, groan to himself.
Juxtaposition right there.
Yeah. You kill one wolf and you become a hero. Fuck's sake.
But yeah, you are met with clearly a similar, if not even more so amount of admiration in your name. People clearly have not forgotten about you. Probably known for a long time.
Oh joy.
Now, tell me, Bullet, what kind of wolf did you kill? Was it a giant dire wolf? Was it a pack of wolves?
It was a
What was the
singular.
memory?
It was a pack, but it was a case of a Bullet essentially was able to kill the alpha which was a larger direwolf, and that sent the rest of the pack fleeing. Seeing
Killed one,
there.
scared the others off.
Exactly, yeah. Too much effort to kill all of them for Bullet. Says, look, I'm just gonna Bull's like, look, I'm just gonna kill the leader, and then, you know, if I can beat him, sure, I can beat all you. And, you know, I hear dogs are smart, so, you know, you get the idea.
Imagine you look at the distance and you see the same direwolf. And now he stands up.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old mutt?
He stands up, puts on a suit, grabs his briefcase.
Now, old wolf.
I believe we have business. And he also is holding a scythe. But if it isn't Puss in Boots... Wait, wrong guy.
Oh my gosh.
You've wasted 8 of your lives. What the fuck you talking about? Ah, sorry, wrong anthropomorphic animal. Have a good day, Bullet.
Oh, fucking rabbit.
Rabbit? It's cat season.
It's duck season.
Rabbit season.
Season.
You see your best friend.
Elmer Fudd's like, I don't care what season it is, I'm shooting both of y'all.
Hungry.
I'm tired of this shit. It's been 60 years.
What do we got inside?
Hunter season.
He sweats.
The greatest prey of all.
Man.
Man.
But yeah, so Bullet will appreciate the signs, some less than others. But he cannot shake the fact that he is missed, and the fact that he won't be forgotten both kind of fills him with dread, but maybe like the tiniest bit of insurance that if he ever, for whatever reason, wanted to come back here, he would be welcomed.
Well, remember how Olay said that, you know, if you look upon the distance, maybe you'll see the direwolf? Well, hold on to that thought, as you kind of listen to the nightly atmosphere, you hear the town, the surrounding forest, almost stop. And silent. Everything's quiet. Too quiet. Could you make a perception check for me, Mr. Bullet, please?
Oh, I'm not good at that. Oh no, I'm not bad.
I mean, you got the ear
Not-
for it.
Not great, but they're always flat though because he's angry.
It's bad. It's bad for
Because
ear dynamics.
Ooh, 19.
Ooh, I was about to give you advantage, but you clearly don't need it.
Ooh.
Ooh. But yeah, as you kind of look upon the forest nearby, and you're met with a sight familiar. You see the direwolf in all its glory. However, it looks different. You see, where its head would normally be attached, you see it's nearly carved clean off. A faint white thread being the only connecting source.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not making violent sense, but you know, this is a dream world. You also see the direwolf nearly decomposed. Very few remnants of what it once was when you first fought it. And as you to make eye contact, it lets out a loud, bone-chilling howl. And you see all the townspeople, all the town buildings light up. People
Oh,
are now
yeah.
alarmed.
Bozo, you just had to fucking howl.
Oh, you know that how?
Alright,
It's just-
Bullet, can you finish it
Yeah.
for me, please?
Okay. 19 again.
Oh,
I'm on a roll.
That rabbit's feet.
Come on, a boat.
I'm as fast as a bullet.
I'm curious.
Hmm?
yeah.
It's great.
So there's bright signs about, right?
Indeed. But they're not like bright. They're more of just like
Painted yellow.
yeah.
Yeah, like bright colors.
I'm going to see if I can't interact with the environment in any way, out of curiosity.
What do you wish to do?
And I'm gonna cast lightning lure. You create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at a creature. Your choice, you can see within 15 feet of you. The target must succeed a strength saving throw, or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you, and then take 1d8 lightning damage if it's within 5 feet of you. Up a d8 if I'm level 5. I'm curious to see if we actually were able to interact with the environments in any way.
Okay. You cast lightning lure.
On
And
one of the
it
wolves.
Oh,
There's only one wolf. But it does appear that you are able to, so I have to make a strength save.
Yes, the wolf has
What
to
is
make
your
a strength
spell
save.
Oh.
Okay. What is your spell DC?
15.
15. Okay, well, that's a natural 18 for 21.
ooh.
Alright, nothing happens. If that's the case.
Yeah.
But there was a flash of
But-
lightning. Out of nowhere, by the way.
Yeah. Bozo, what the fuck?
This wasn't there before!
It's not even cloudy.
This wolf's got new tricks. I ain't scared of that. Of the fancy light show.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll initiative now, too.
Oh, we fighting this wolf?
If any of you wish to join in, you
Well,
may.
I obviously interacted with the fight, so therefore I think by rules I have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bryson, what are you doing?
That was a 9.
Okay. Does anybody
I
else wish to
experimented
join?
and it was right.
Zacharias, should we go help her?
This also means you guys left me to
Probably.
fight on my own.
Let's see.
We should probably help.
I must
Wait,
be of
what?
use.
I'm just really stuck on the way this drawing does not look anything like Bullet.
Oh yes, the drawing is horrible.
Grace will look back at the drawing because I did not actually know about the drawing. What was that?
Don't look at it.
This person
Looks
definitely
nothing like me.
I'll grab it and walk over to Grace and to show it to him.
He's never heard of layers.
What did it look like?
It's a kid's drawing.
Oh,
Just a bunch of Bugs Bunny.
super out of proportion,
Yeah.
all smiling.
It's not that it doesn't look. It's not that it's a bad drawing. It just doesn't look like him. It looks like a different rabbit.
It looks like a
Yeah.
picture.
It looks
It
like
looks like a picture.
a very known different rabbit.
The kid drew you like Lola Bunny.
So I think they bought this photo from somewhere else.
All right.
Right.
For this stream, can I morph into one of the logs and become a wooden puppet?
I mean,
What?
if you'd like.
I wouldn't do that near near a person whose expertise in chopping wood.
Wow, I feel so flimsy.
Gonna chop you in half, brother.
Oh, just a random log appears out of nowhere. By the way, Bullet.
I'm okay. And then my nose grows longer.
Okay.
Okay, top around. Bullet, you're up first.
Okay.
Should we roll initiative at all?
If
If you
wish
want
to
to.
join in, may. You don't
So
have
how
Fireball
How-
9th level.
far away is the wolf?
Security's got a 20.
Oh no, I'm just standing there for now.
Okay.
In the initiative round, in case.
He's holding initiative. I mean, holding.
Just stunned that was actually doable.
The dire wolf appears to be.
I got 22.
Doesn't appear to be far away. Maybe about like 30, 40 feet away.
Okay. So I want to do something cool, but it would be illegal.
Define illegal.
I want to cast a spell, but the casting time's 10 minutes. However, narratively, and because we're in a dream, so the spell I want to cast is Speak with Animals.
I mean, you are an animal.
I turn to the lump of wood. I'd like to change my action to an attack. I'm joking.
Wait. Did you cast Speak with Plants?
No.
No, the plant on its own.
Don't worry, I've got an idea of what this would say.
I hide behind a tree.
He just
Tree
flops
ran
on-
away.
just falls on its side and rolls away.
I use my initiative to run away.
Yeah, I just want to do this for like dramatic effect.
Alright. You may cast Speak with Animals.
Thank
I feel
you.
like. Yeah, for the narrative purpose, and we are in a dream realm again.
Yeah, that's what I was like
Those are
saying.
li-
If he said no, I was fine with just for like, maybe, So and then because I learned this the hard way. I am going to use my bonus action to rage. However, because Speak with Animals isn't concentration, it just lasts 10 minutes.
You're good.
Yep.
You're good.
I'm all good.
I was about to say, it's like, wait,
Yeah.
you casting spells? I thought you were a barbarian.
I am a barbarian, but
Some
this
birds
barbarian,
can't speak with animal.
yeah,
See.
the totem barbarian lets you
It's
cast
almost
Speak
like
with
they're a
Animals.
wild warrior.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, very rabbit-like of you.
Mm.
Wow.
I'ma get him. He thinks that I'ma get that fucking tin can when we're out of it.
The wolf's like, what the fuck are you on about?
So, I mean, yeah. Well, we used our action, a bonus action, so we're just gonna basically.
I thought you would have been spending an action to do the.
I did, yeah. I did an action. I did as an action. Then bonus action, rage. And then so for. Let me double check what my movement speed is now. I believe it is. Where? Ah, yep. So my movement speed right now is 55 feet.
Whoa.
Wow.
So speedy.
At base, because we picked the elk totem. which gives me an additional 15 foot of movement whenever I rage.
Oh, and just
Oh.
for flavor, you grow antlers like that one rabbit. That mythical rabbit.
Think about that. That's a really funny. That's a really cool unintentional comparison.
You're a
Actually,
jackal.
I'm a jackalope.
Jackalope, yeah.
That's really funny. Fuck, that's really good. I didn't even think of that.
Well, now you're thinking about it.
Yeah, it's your
Now
turn.
think about it.
The antlers help with the thinking.
Let's see. It's like a TV head. Alright, sorry, but after you. Go
No,
ahead.
it's all good. So I think because with like his action and bonus action user, he's just gonna basically hop over rapidly towards the wolf and just like stare it down and just says, now that hopefully the wolf can understand him, you shouldn't have come back here. Figured losing your head would give you an idea.
That's good.
And that's all he could do. That's his turn. Just basically just showed off, just trying to like flex his muscles at the wolf, basically. Like, oh yeah, you can understand me now.
Alright. Well, funnily enough, it is the undead direwolf's turn. So, as you kind of say those words, kind of looks directly at you. And you see it kind of begins to close its eyes, and as it does so, you kind of feel a rush of wind past you.
Okay.
And as you kind of turn to look, you see a wolf. Then you see another wolf. And then another wolf. And lastly, another wolf. These wolves appear to be spectral in nature. They don't seem innately beast-like, like you've remembered. And they kind of surround you. And the wolf looks back at you. Speak with animals allows them to talk back to you, right? Would you...
Yep, so basically Bullet can understand like the growls and like snarls as if they were common, basically.
Alright, wonderful.
We're here for it. Got it.
I like to imagine the wolf
Well,
is
I
actually
think
just
you-
speaking common, but with a heavy accent.
Growly.
Oi, what you fucking doing? You chopping off my head?
Yes.
Bingo.
I'll kill ya.
They think.
Bullet, I'll fucking do it again!
Alright, Well, now that you're surrounded, the direwolf is gonna attempt to make a bite attack against you.
If he's surrounded, does he get the
I'm assuming this is with advantage.
Yeah, the pack event, the pack.
just a whether it's flanking or pack tactics. I'm like, yeah.
True, they're definitely
How many wolves are there?
10.
4.
I mean,
4?
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
4.
it's cool.
Okay, that is 24 to hit.
The
That
town-
misses. I'm joking. That absolutely hits. Ooh.
Imagine. Uh,
Town hero.
Poopy roll, though.
It was with advantage.
You're doubling all damage, right? Is that what you said for crits?
Yeah, for crits, it's double damage.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a 10, and since you're raging, it's half to 5.
Mm-hmm. Alright, cool.
Yeah. The wolf kind of angrily at you, since
Fucking
he clearly hasn't learned his lesson.
Okay.
Alright. I think that's all the wolf's gonna do this turn. Grayson,
Cool.
you're
Chaos
up.
Bolt.
oh.
Second level. Let's do this.
Sick.
Uh. Well, shit. It's a good thing I asked because that's a net 20.
Nice.
Oh. Well, that does.
So
And
I roll
that's
2d8s and a d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, shake those dice.
I
Sounds
love
like a
hearing them.
shake
Yeah. Good ASMR.
That's double 4s on the d8.
Okay.
Oh.
You know what that means. You get to roll again.
Yes, actually, but not in the way you think. I can now target another wolf.
Oh.
Yeah.
By making another attack roll.
While Bullet is having his showdown with that dire wolf, Grayson's just fucking bolts of lightning at the spectral wolves.
That's 19 on the second attack roll.
That does hit.
Alright. Just so I can keep track, the first wolf, which I think would have been the target, the big one, was 2 4s, which was force damage, plus another 4 from the d6. So, that would be 24 force damage. And the second
Okay.
attack, the second wolf gets that's not another chaos bolt, but that is 5, 6, 11, and I could choose either cold or fire. I'm gonna do fire. So that's 11 fire damage on the second wolf.
Okay.
24 on the big one, 24 force on the big one, and then the second one gets 11 fire.
Alright.
Oh wait, no,
Well,
there's
you
2 more
see the
d6s I get to throw in there because of I upcasted. So the dire wolf gets 10 more force damage because that's a 5 on the d6,
These poor wolves.
and then the fire damage is an additional 2.
Alright. Well, you see the big dire wolf take the impact.
Out of nowhere.
Wait, we were just supposed to watch.
It looks relatively hurt, but it's still standing. You do see the little wolf, however, get blasted into ethereal nothingness, leaving 3 more wolves. Alright. That's it for your turn. We're back at the top of the round. So curious. Walter, would you guys like to join?
I'm just laughing at the wolf that got hit by fire. I'm like, oh god, I got killed with fire!
Oh shit, it's going down.
Just disappeared.
Just from bullets' ears only. Just like, god, the pain!
Sure. Let's see. For my turn, I will. So there's how many spectral wolves left?
There's 3 more wolves.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah.
3 more wolves and the 1 dire wolf.
Yeah.
I will cast friends on one of them.
You wish to charm the ghost wolf. Wonderful.
I think it just happens.
I think so, if I remember correctly. So as you cast friend on the ghost wolf, the spooky wolf begins to turn into like a spooky puppy and kind of
Aww.
up at you and wags this little tail. Kind of tries to like jump up at you. Are you like levitating above him?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure I'm the same height as him.
Okay. He'll kind of attempt to kind of nuzzle into you.
How long does this last until he
It's
tries to
nice.
kill me? 1 minute.
Well, that's a long time.
Until he uses me as a chew toy.
Just squeaks whenever whenever he bites down.
I still like massaging, or what's it, scratching the back of his
Why does
jawline.
everyone laugh when that happens? That's my ribs crushing my lungs.
I'm so glad this is a temporary body.
Yeah, temporary.
Yeah, of course. Hey, when we're back again? What are those bite marks?
Life lessons.
Hey,
Target must. I
it's
think
got
this happens. And how long does it last? A minute or 3?
3.
The spell ends early if the
mean-
target takes damage, or if you make an attack roll or deal damage, or force anyone to make a saving throw. Okay. So, it's friendly towards me. I don't know if it's friendly towards other people. But I'll just end my turn there. As I'm, like, scratching the back of his, like, head.
Alright. How many wolves are left?
3.
3 more regular.
Okay.
Oh, so there's like a total of 5, but one's the big dire wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is
Okay,
trying to
that's what I was asking earlier, and I was told 4. So they. Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
4 normal wolves and then the big
Yeah,
bad
but now
wolf.
there's 3 normal wolves.
Cool.
Yeah, you killed when you blasted one.
I incinerated it.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the wolves that's currently
Mhm.
attacking Bullet.
Because they don't know you're there.
Yep. I'm gonna rage. And I'm going to reckless attack to attempt to stab it.
Okay. You may do so.
So I think if it's surrounding Bullet, I think you would have gotten flanking already.
Probably.
Sponge?
Well, regardless.
For
Yeah.
for narrative style.
Mhm.
21 to hit.
That does hit the wolf.
And I'll need to roll sneak attack on this. It doesn't have that built in there. That's fine. I'll just roll the regular damage. Oh, it did do sneak attack. It's 8, 11. That should actually be 17 because I have rage active.
Right.
I'm just gonna
Alright,
walk
so
up
the
and just gonna walk up and stab the wolf for 17 points of damage suddenly.
Nice.
Alright. Well, how do you want to do this on the baby wolf?
What?
Or the little?
Wait, I killed it?
So,
The wolf.
so wait, as I'm scratching it, it dies in front of me.
No, he's talking about a normal wolf.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, I assume it's currently trying to attack Bullet. So I'm just gonna grab the wolf by the scruff of its neck, pull it back, and jam the dagger up into its skull from the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
As you do so, you see the ghostly image of the wolf disappear within your grasp. So that leaves 2 regular wolves. One of them is friends with Walter.
Wait, did he friends like the big dire wolf or the small wolf?
The small one.
Oh, okay.
It's because, you know, the big one looks occupied.
Alright,
Trying
And,
to deal with it all.
I think that's all for my turn.
Bullet, your turn.
Okay. So it was the direwolf that bit Bullet, right?
It was.
Well, so after the direwolf like unclamps its jaws around his arm, Bullet is going to take a large, very wild haymaker of a swing down, envisioning that day where he took it out before, and he'll try and take it out again.
Mm-hmm.
So I will consider this. So because I did describe it as a haymaker, I am gonna apply the great weapon master feature. So this is going to be my great weapon master feature.
The Elmer Fudd's coming back.
Webbit.
Where we wolf.
You wicked webbit.
I'm hunting
You
webbing.
wicked wolf.
So whatever I roll is just subtract 5 from it.
Alright.
Ballsy, but you know, maybe we'll roll good.
Yeah.
Oh, not 20, cool.
That's just the free plus 20 damage.
Well, there you go.
You have just 3 plus 20 damage on top of this. So that's
Dear
oh god, that is not a good crit. So 10. Oh, so how we doing crits? Just double it.
Yep, you double damage.
So 9, 18. So that would be 39 damage? Yeah, 39 damage. No, 38 damage, sorry. 38.
Okay, Bullet. You remember the day you first did this.
I do.
How could you forget? Clearly nobody else here can. What you tell me? How do you want to do this? And Nemesis for you.
So, unfortunately for the direwolf's eagerness to bite down on Bullet for the sake of revenge, Bullet got a nice clean look at its neck, and like the almost like thread you described that's keeping its head from attached, right?
Right.
So, Bullet then, using his strong legs, just kind of hops to the side and almost launches himself back towards the wolf, sliding his axe across the cobblestone floor, almost like creating sparks between the steel and the stone, and then a nice clean uppercut.
Similarly to the first time, came out victorious as the once again dead body of the direwolf falls to the floor.
Alright.
And
And then I
yeah,
guess
one more
like with the yeah, that's right. We have extra attack. Huh.
You are level 5 martial.
Okay, cool. For whatever reason, I thought we were level 4, but cool. This is so much preferable.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, I mean, that we got 55 feet of movement. So, is there another wolf nearby?
Yeah, the one Walter's scratching.
There is one right. There's one more right next to you as well. The one that was.
Yeah. So I'm imagining Blood's like almost like his feet are lifted off the ground slightly just from like the momentum of the swing, his large great axe, his weight lifting him up. He looks down at the other wolf, gives a bit of a sinister look, and you're next, mate. Don't feel like you're left out. And then he just kind of propels himself downwards, trying to get this next one. And again, great weapon master. So whatever I roll here, subtract 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another nat 20.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
So that kills it flat out based on the bonus.
So tell me, how did you manage to cheat that? Like you got code? You were no, I'm kidding.
Well, you see, the magic word is so whatever I roll here, just subtract 5. So I'll roll damage. So that's max damage. So that's 16. So that's 52 damage.
Oh my god. We're level 5?
That hold up. If you're just straight doubling that, shouldn't or are you just doubling the roll?
I'm doubling, so because like D&D Beyond does it like you roll twice. I'm just taking whatever my first roll is, add my ability score, double that, and then add the Great Weapon Master feature twice.
Okay.
So 12 plus 4 is 16.
32 plus 50.
Yeah, so yeah.
Alright.
I'm assuming
It doesn't live.
I'm imagining this thing's just, bullet strikes this wolf down so hard it almost is buried into the cobblestone.
You remember when Bane broke Batman's back?
First your mind after killing your leader, and then your body! Well.
Alright. Is that all for your turn, Mr. Bullet?
I think that. Fuck. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit in shock. Yeah, that's all Bullet can do. Just casual 80 damage in one bump. Okay.
Double crits will do that.
Yeah, with great. Whatever I roll, just subtract 5. He said, ha ha ha.
I'ma try it next time.
Oh.
I'm gonna physically do that.
There is one more wolf that is friends with Walter.
Yeah, as I'm scratching it, it suddenly starts to feel bigger again.
Okay.
Wow.
Grayson, your turn. The direwolf is dead.
Okay. I'm going to leap in and strike the last wolf with the rapier, which I'm guessing has advantage because...
Wait, is this the one that's friends with Walter?
Yeah, but I also know that that spell's not going to last. He can't use spreads that make that a pet.
It will not.
Maybe.
Let's do this die instead. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to say, hey, let's subtract 5 from that. Oh well. What you know, I didn't get a crit.
Ah.
But I did get a nat 14, so dirty 20 instead.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Does hit the wall.
Okay. I'm gonna do something.
Mhm.
Oh, whoops. Hold on. When you take the attack action, I'll do the slashing flourish. Spend 1 bardic inspiration to cause the weapon to deal extra damage to target you hit, and any other creature of your choice you can see within 5 feet of you. Equals the number of the number you roll on the bardic inspiration die. So I roll d8. No, d6. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, Gucci.
So first off, the rapier warning is going to be a d8 plus 5. That's a 7 on the die, so 12 damage.
Mhm.
And do I want to be mean? I don't know. Do I want to be mean? Because you'd be the one to buy it.
Let's see, because of the wolf thing.
Yes.
I mean, we could flavor as the wolf starts to turn big again. And wants to kill me.
Take d6 as well.
Let's see. Like, Walter won't mind if the wolf's trying to kill him.
Not the gaslighting.
That is a 6 on the d6. So that's 18 damage to the wolf, 6 damage to Walter. Is it still alive?
Yeah, unfortunately, Walter is still alive.
Wait, did you say damage to Walter?
6 damage to Walter.
He's still okay. What happened? Did you like stab it and it went through Walter as well?
I went for a full-on cleave
Okay.
with the rapier.
6.
Walter.
What the fuck? He's still okay. Oh, you cut off his nose.
Just the rapier just lobs off the entire head.
Oh! I go chasing.
It gets a bit of you on it too.
Let's see. You somehow engraved your initials on me.
It remains even back in the normal world.
How?
It's great. His initials is DB, like Great Britain.
Oh, oil.
That was accidental, but it's perfect.
I have to start sanding this out.
Right.
So what happened was I looked at Bullet and it's like, so what happened was I thought I'd be experimental and see if we can interact with each other's dreams because no one else has tried it. And the fact that there was a fight taking place, I figured I'd try.
Yeah, what a time to experiment.
So that random lightning was me. Then the chaos bolt.
Alright, well, you guys are still in the dream vision. Bullet. The corpse still lays before you, however, you do see the moonlight begin to shine brightly one more time. and a beam of light descends, and as it touches the ground, you see the ghostly individual that had brought you here. And they're holding on to the holy symbol of the moonlight. And they look at you.
So hold on, repeat that?
The ghostly figure that brought you here descends from a beam of light from the moon.
Okay.
As they touch the ground, they look at you.
Well, you were right about that wolf coming back to bite me. Well, but I mean, this time was even easier than last. Helps when you know what you're doing.
Right.
And I guess company helped too, I suppose. He kind of like waves. waves a hand like over his shoulder.
You know, if it wasn't the Chaos Bolt, I was actually tempted to do plotted daggers on the big wolf.
Oh yeah.
Just like see if it would have eviscerated like the wolf in front of Blitz.
I feel like it would have.
Company does help. But I think you've also grown a lot stronger since the last time. Perhaps?
I suppose.
Right. Well, I suppose we should clean up this place. As Anna puts her hands out, you see the holy symbol glow. And a bright light shines upon the entire town as you see the corpses of the ghost wolves begin to almost evaporate and burn with like a holy light as they disappear. And you also notice that this individual has almost like bright golden eyes, even though they're almost entirely grayscale. That is one feature that kind of remains, strangely enough. Well, I think I have to give you this now. She kind of takes off the holy symbol and hands it over to you.
Thanks? I think?
You've earned it. It is a gift.
Well, I appreciate you cleaning up this place. I don't want them to know that I was here. Unless, and he looks around, like, almost like a rabbit looking around, like, wary of prey.
Prestidigitation to create like a big spark of fireworks.
Yep, time to go.
As you look around, you do notice the townsfolk peeking their head out of the door after hearing the howl. And they see you.
Oh no.
Okay.
He's returned!
I'm getting
No.
signs.
No.
And they begin to run towards you.
No, no, no. Oh, get off. Cut it out.
I'm going to prestidigitation actually his fur.
Oh.
Oh.
To a sickly green.
Oh. You won't like it when I'm angry, as he says.
That's not what I'm going for, but
I think I get very sick.
it's like sickly green and matted now.
Yeah, I think you get very sick when you.
Is that what we're doing now? I'm going to unstopper the vial in which I threw my black tar-like vomit.
Wait,
Oh my god.
and then I yelled, "That's not Bullet! That is a ghost!" And then I
And I'm
cast.
going to
Uh-huh.
spray the vomit vial across the crowd of people running at you.
I wasn't trying to
then
cause
I-
harm.
And then
Oh,
I
it
cast.
was not
I
fun.
think.
I
Yeah.
cast Fly on Bullet.
What is happening?
You're making him look more heroic than he wants to be. Stop it!
No, he's a
I mean,
monster.
honestly, you look kind of demonic now. The green
Honestly,
flying,
yeah.
and there's
God,
this
it's like
weird
this
black
town-
ichor that's making people vomit.
Your ears
This
turn
town
into
just
wings.
looks like a cult now, just worshipping this.
It's Cult of the Lamb, Cult of the Rabbit.
I'm a stealth away, by the way.
Everybody
can do that
run!
too. Stealth.
Run.
Stealth.
Okay.
We're gonna die!
Nice. I
Oh,
got an
stealth.
18 for 24.
Okay.
I got 14.
So the people who are doing this to Bullet to make him look like a monstrosity aren't around to be seen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The townsfolk scream in horror. Hero who they remember does not appear the same. And they run back into their homes, locking it tightly.
Good riddance.
Hands on the
Bullet's
flint.
one regret is now gone. He's no longer viewed as a hero.
He's now viewed as a monstrosity that they're gonna call the Avengers Guild on. He's gonna be the
Alright.
boogeyman.
So like Bullet will like land when everyone's like departed, and he'll just be like, "I do not look good in green. Fucking hell."
The green goes away.
Oh, that's better. Oh, that's better.
The smell from the black bile vomit does not go away.
I can
No.
clean it. Precipitation.
You're gone already, Draco. You stealthed away.
He's
Yeah,
back. He was just behind that tree over there.
Now they run out. Now they ran off. We can go him back out.
He takes a look at the holy symbol. Now that it's back to being a bit more peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like? What's the symbol depict?
You see a crescent moon. And sitting on the crescent moon is almost like a dragon. And you see dragon has bright golden eyes, just like this individual.
Okay.
Well, I suppose you can get out of here. Before I
Please.
go, my name is Luna. In case you ever come across a person named Luna.
I'll try to keep that in mind, he says.
And explain to that Luna that we may have made a hero into a monster.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining that the townsmen are that delusional that they don't think it was Bullet. They think it was someone else. Like, that's not our Bullet.
As long as Bullet's gone, we're all in danger.
He comes back and is like, "Oh, thank God, Bullet, you're back." Some
Yeah,
monstrosity
as soon as
comes to
he
beat you.
green departs, like, oh thank God he's back.
He chased off the monster.
Exactly, yeah.
Some monstrosity, if it was impersonating you, you must deal with them and kill them. Not knowing they're telling you to go kill yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, Bullet wants out of it quick. Like, yeah, we're done here.
Bullet wants out of life.
The moonlight encircles all of you once again. And you're now back around the campfire, and you notice that the threads attached to all of you begin to glow, and the heart fully mends itself. This time, the heartbeat feels incredibly strong, like it belongs to you itself. And as it kind of beats, see the walls around you begin to crumble away. The floor begins to crumble away. And you all begin to plummet once more. Do any of you have feather fall?
I do. Of course. I will
Wow.
cast it. On
I
myself.
was gonna say I have a deck saving throw and act.
Let's see. Featherfall.
I
First
don't
off,
have Featherfall, but I do have 55 points of health.
and are you still raging?
Not technically, no. It's been several rounds without any attacks.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I can make myself fly.
Besides, Rage would only reduce the damage from weapon attacks.
I almost forgot I'm a
then-
Tempest Maid, a Storm Sorcerer, so.
Wow.
Yeah, a little parachute pops
Alright.
out of Walter.
My God.
Just
all of-
Walter? Featherfall, you can target multiple people, can't you?
Is it? Wait. Let's see. You can, which you take when you or a creature you could see within 60 feet. Can I choose up to 5 fall? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes,
Let's
that's
see.
it.
So whoever wants it, Featherfall. It was really,
I
this is
thought
really
Walter was just choosing not to save us.
Yeah, he's like, you're all making fun of me. Now who's
good.
laughing?
My friends are very independent. I believe in them.
Yeah, my friends are very independent.
You know, the best thing is actually I have something that can save me.
I know. Then
You
I
know
guess...
what?
Uh-huh.
Sponge, can I make a deck save instead?
If you wish.
My
Can I
arm...
see the ground rushing up towards us?
You do see the ground. It's a little harder to make out since there is like a light battering off fog, but I think you'll be able to judge correctly. If you're
21.
Oh. Wow, how would you like to land? you do manage to catch yourself on the
I'm gonna do a belly flop.
ground.
It hurts.
Okay, I got an idea. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Do I want to be extra mean or just rude?
Ooh.
yeah, too.
If I had to choose.
I'll say if it's to Walter, no. To anyone else,
Just
that's your
be
choice.
rude. Just rude.
Just rude? Okay. I'm gonna DM what I cast to Sponge.
Oh, God. Okay. Let's see.
It's a first level or higher spell, which means I can fly for up to 10 feet.
Let's see. Fly. I mean, what's his name? Bullet. I never really dismissed Fly on Bullet, so he technically still has it.
That is true.
If it's
Very
been within 10 minutes.
concentrating.
But if I
There's
cast another
not.
spell,
But you got my DM, right?
I did.
Okay.
That's crazy. I like it.
And basically, all you guys get to see is an aura of lightning just sort of helps me descend for like 10 feet.
oh, okay.
Nice.
Is that Thunderstep?
Tempestuous magic.
Hmm.
Meaning if I cast a first level spell or higher, which will make your
Alright.
characters wonder what I cast.
Oh.
So does Bullet still have fly, and do you choose to fly? Do you realize you can fly?
I don't think he like realizes fully. He's aware he's flying and like floating, but he doesn't. I imagine he's not able to control it, so he's just kind of like folded legs, crossed arms, just slowly floating to the ground.
I like it.
Alright, do you land alongside the Featherfall buddies?
Yeah.
Alright, as you land, you don't actually hear the sound of your feet hitting the ground. In fact, you don't hear anything at all. It is dead silent. The quietest you've ever heard. Too quiet.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Tempur-Pedic.
And where does Grayson choose to land? She does that.
Just the aura of magic sort of like the aura of electric magic just sort of drops, like leads them down.
Okay. Do you guys meet up together?
I walk up to them, just kind of brushing myself off, not saying anything.
You guys still don't hear anything. It is very quiet. And it wasn't like this as you were falling. Only once you landed in this area.
Ooh.
What do you guys choose to do? There's a light fog obscuring your vision.
Let's see. So, do we go back to the cave or?
Oh, we're somewhere.
We went
Just
back
not-
to the campfire and then it fell apart on us.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, the
What
entire-
happened to the heart?
The heart basically beat, and which caused the entire room to
Oh.
collapse.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah.
I'll cast light with my eyes.
I believe that requires a verbal component.
Light. Can I not speak? Are
Yep,
we-
verbal material.
Are we silenced right now?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what
I am very.
I
I have not slept all night.
You're trying to cast a spell to turn your lights on, and it's not happening.
I'm like smacking my voice box, wondering why it's not working.
There's not even a sound from the smacking of the voice box.
There's not.
You just see Bullet like stamping his foot, like hands on hips, just waiting for him to do something. Like he sees like obviously that his mouth is moving. You see like the semantics and all like this decomposed that lead to like a spell happening. Nothing happens, and Bullet's just like mouths. Well, we're waiting.
See.
And then he realizes his words don't come out.
Yeah, he's like feels his froze like he just.
Ah. He
Vulture.
starts nodding. Mhm.
Could you make an Arcana check to see if you
Okay.
can identify the cause of this mysterious
Roll a
commotion?
3. Roll a 3.
I got a 28.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you get?
A 28.
Oh, you instantly pick up on this one, so you don't hear the sound of the smacking.
There seems to be a silence spell.
You can't say it.
I think it.
Oh yeah.
You can't communicate with the rest of the group.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's just thinking to himself. And then he uses encode thoughts. Wait, hold on. Is that also verbal? Alright, it's not. What do you even do with this spell? Hold on. This strand appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. Held like
If you
a
want to stop a mage from doing anything really effectively, you just throw a silence spell and or a blindness spell.
Yeah.
And there's nothing they can do in the combat.
Yeah, blindness is like pretty much the for sure way. Like science, like there's probably there are some spells you can cast under science, but you can probably count them with one hand.
There's like 2 spells
Yeah.
that don't require you to know where you're putting the spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun fact: guiding bolt does not require you to see the target.
Hell
Oh, no,
yeah.
it doesn't.
It just says a target within 60 feet,
Right.
not that you can see within 60 feet.
That's how I did it with
Well, yeah, it's guiding. It's aim. It's aim.
no. No, you still get disadvantage for not being able to see them.
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
thing, huh?
There are like
That'd
I
be
think the other spell that doesn't require you to see where you're putting the spell is Cloud of Daggers.
That's fair. It's just cloud. It's just.
Even Magic Missile requires you to see where you're casting the spell.
I think that's fair. I think it's fair for guiding bolt too, just disadvantage.
It's funny because it's a way to get around mirror image, technically, I think.
Oh,
Or it was mirror image or blur or something. Because you're not able to see them, and you have to see the mirror image for it to work.
oh yeah. That's why when I loved blind sight.
So you can literally just close your eyes and fire at them, and their mirror image spell does nothing.
Okay, so what did I get? Did you tell me already with the Arcana check what happened?
Yeah, there's a silence spell.
Ah, okay.
And you were trying using code thoughts to tell us that.
Is that even how it works?
I don't know.
It's my spell. I should know. If you cast a spell, wait. I just turned my thought into a string. And then I hand it to you.
Who do you hand it to?
Grayson. Or actually, no. Bullet was behind me. I hand it to him. And then I
I don't know, like, you know, Bob would just take it, he'll mouth something.
I make 2 strands and hand it to both of you guys. And then,
You know the thing is, it's useless.
I know.
In order to
You have to like detect thoughts to actually read. Or something like that. I don't know if I'm reading
detect thoughts or encode thoughts.
right. Let's see. Oh, I guess.
I try to ask what it is. Obviously, I can't.
you try to get his attention, he's already turned around.
I'm gonna dig in my bag for my ink pen, ink, and sheafs of paper.
I love how the radius of the spell is only 20 feet.
Hold on a minute.
I'm going to write on there, in common, I can't seem to talk. And I'm going to hand the paper to Grayson.
Wait, where is it?
With the pen, mind you.
So I take the pen.
Oh, I can't. Okay, rip. I had a really cool idea.
What was it?
So Bullet has a pipe of smoke monsters.
You gonna get us high?
No, I was and so basically you can puff out like smoke in the form of creatures. I was wondering if I could use that to like puff out like words instead.
I mean, that's
Dr.
pretty.
Seuss caterpillars.
That's pretty.
So
funny.
before you do that, and I got the parchment and ink pen.
Who are you?
I'm going to drop the spell and say I seem to talk just fine.
Oh, it was you. Who cast it. Okay.
You the
And I had back the parchment and ink pen.
Nice.
Oh, was that so? My featherfall didn't work.
No,
Oh.
I just did it so I could trigger them the best choice magic as a player.
Oh.
The other option was Cloud of Daggers where you land.
Oh.
it doesn't have to be where he lands. You can literally summon it wherever you like.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Well, the thing is, I would be casting it to give myself a fly effect for 10 feet instead of
I-
falling.
I know, Cloud of Daggers doesn't have to target a creature.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said where he lands. But yeah.
Okay.
You're still missing the point, but okay.
This is funnier anyways.
But still foggy, huh?
It is still foggy, and now that silence is gone, you guys are able to hear the sound of heavy footsteps and the clink of armor within the fog.
Oh, I saved us for a little bit.
Oh.
And yeah. Do you hear a sound of something in here with you? You're not alone.
I think this might be a good stopping point,
Hold on.
Oh,
given the time.
friggin' Pokemon.
You do hear the sound, and as you still have the rapier equipped, right, Grayson?
Yeah.
The rapier begins to glow. A red color. And if you didn't have the rapier, this would be considered a surprise attack. But since you do,
None of us can be surprised.
yeah, and
Ooh.
think of armor appears, and you see a figure clad in a gemstone-like armor. It appears similar to the material that most of the city is actually made out of. And you see they have a giant sword in their hand. They operate in front of you. And alright, I think this would be a good place to end the session for today. The next
Cool.
session, you guys will be
Alright.
the Watcher,
Watcher.
Nice.
Cool.
which will make history checks. See if you guys know what a Watcher is. Some of you probably will, since you're from the city. Or
14.
Walter.
17.
Hang on.
17.
History checks. Just subtract 5 from whatever I roll. No. 6.
No, that's a 1. That's a 1.
No, unfortunately, there is no great history mastery.
I rolled a 23.
Nice.
The
Alright.
duality of man.
Everybody except Bullet, which makes sense since Bullet has never worked for Lady Arwen before.
No.
No, Lady Arwen has bodyguards, which she calls the Watchers. They are invisible all the time. and tend to trail around her, keeping an eye out. And none of you ever seen a watcher before. But, they vary in rank. And there's a reason why Lady Arwen never really feels in danger. There why. They're basically bodyguards for her.
Right.
That can turn invisible. Oh, also, Angus, you received the holy symbol,
Yeah.
which is known as the Firahal Crescent. I will type it in notes
Thank
for
you.
you.
Why not? There we go.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh shoot. Okay. And I will end recording.